Hi, this is going to be my submission for the fourth role-playing assignment. I'll be doing role A, the role of marketing director for the company. After doing interviews with a couple of promising prospects and giving it much consideration, I have come to a decision as to who I'm going to hire. Seeing as both candidates are promising in their own unique ways, with both having experience and internships that make them both suitable for the position, I think that Terry would be the better overall choice for the position of product manager in the long term. With the prospects having a suitable amount of education, experience in logistics, and great internship experience from a small logistics company, I think Terry would fill the position relatively well. My fellow colleagues in management and HR also had similar thoughts as well, as he had impressed us all in each round of interviews so far. Not only that, but the team here at St. Paul also gave positive feedback about potentially working with Terry while he was touring the facilities, which further reinforces my thoughts on the decision. Lastly, I have next to no qualms about Terry or his capabilities, despite his lack of industry and product management experience within the job field. With enough time and job training, I'm very certain we can quickly get Terry up to speed on how to properly perform his job duties, in which I'm more than happy to assist him with, during and after the onboarding process, of course. With all that said, I'm even willing to go as far as personally covering the relocation costs after he does the paperwork with HR, as we need this job position filled as soon as possible. As for the salary range for the job offer, I'm thinking that somewhere in the ballpark of $65,000 to $70,000 would be a reasonable amount for the offer in question. My only main concern with Terry during the hiring process was the trip that he mentioned about visiting South America shortly after his graduation, which would have heavily conflicted with getting the new products launched on time. I met with Terry to discuss the matter before his meeting with HR to finalize the remaining paperwork for the onboarding process in hopes of getting him to cancel or postpone the trip temporarily. After I consulted with Terry about the trip's time frame, I had managed to convince him to postpone his post-graduation trip until after the product launches, so everything will be proceeding accordingly to plan.